Or Night Beat.
There is fear again tonight in the Albuquerque Muslim community as the case of 4 murders that are possibly related becomes high profile. Today, police show a lead for the first time, a vehicle of interest, as they continue to keep any other details secret right now. So here's what we know. Albuquerque's Muslim community continues to hope that a killer will not strike again, as the city gave some specific information on the case for the first time. They say this Volkswagen sedan, we'll show it to you, here it is. It's a vehicle of interest, and they want you to help them find it. They're asking for the public's help. We'll have more on that in a moment. Police say they are not using the term serial killer to describe this case. They did confirm for the first time that they have leads. They do not want to make any suspect details public, though. Investigators announced Thursday the shooting deaths of multiple Muslim men may be connected, and that the same killer or killers may be responsible for all of them. This weekend, a 4th Muslim man was killed, the 3rd in just 12 days' time. All 3 were born in Pakistan. All 3 were shot to death. Police say the most recent victim was killed here near Truman and Grand. Through multiple sources in the Muslim community, we have confirmed the identity of that man, Naeem Hussein. Tonight, his brother-in-law told NBC News Naeem's friends found his body around midnight in a parking lot. And hours before he was killed, he attended the funeral of another Muslim man killed.
I just don't believe it. I'm waiting for a phone call from him or something. It's just the most un-American thing to do to anybody.
Every law enforcement agency in central New Mexico is working together to find the person or people responsible for these 4 murders. And the city gathered the media together again today for a news conference. This vehicle was the focus today. Let's bring in Spencer Schott. Spencer, they're not saying whether this is a suspect's vehicle.
Yeah, Tommy, we don't know who this vehicle belongs to, but APD believes it is tied to the recent shootings that have killed 4 members of the Muslim community. And they are calling on the public to help locate this car.
We have a very, very strong lead. We have a vehicle of interest, and we want everyone to take note of this vehicle.
Sunday, police released these photos of a dark gray or silver Volkswagen they believe is connected to the string of murders of Muslim men here in Albuquerque.
What we really want you to focus on is the first picture. The second picture does have notations of possible damage to the vehicle.
All agencies will be keeping a close eye out for this car, both from the ground and the air.
We are also increasing our air support. Now that we have information about a vehicle of interest, that kind of support is going to be crucial in making sure that in immediate and rapid effort, the state police can provide that air-to-ground information to the local police officers and state police on the ground.
As they follow new leads that come in, officials also want to make sure no one else in the Muslim community is killed.
We have heard from the community that the fear is so strong, there is a concern about even things like groceries and getting meals for certain folks in certain areas of town.
So the city will be providing hot meals for anyone impacted by this tragedy. Along with helping neighbors get those necessities, they're also increasing patrols around mosques, schools, and setting up remote command offices like this one in Luna Linda Park and near Highlands High School. Here, anyone can pass on tips directly to officers working in the field.
Make contact with officers, knock on the door. If they need someone or can't get to someone, they can also call 242 COPS.
Now, we want to remind folks multiple agencies are offering a reward for any information that will lead to an arrest. Albuquerque Crime Stoppers are offering $20,000, and there's a $10,000 reward from CAIR, the Council on American Islamic Relations. You can submit tips over the phone, in person, or through a new online portal that you can find under 4 links. While this new lead of a car is giving the Muslim community hope that a suspect will be found, many say they still don't feel safe, and they won't feel safe until an arrest has been made. The Islamic Center of New Mexico is taking precautions to keep their members safe, and they have hired more security to be present during prayers and are encouraging folks not to come and go on their own or walk outside at night. For decades, this building has been a central meeting place for the Muslim community. But now with this fear, the fear of many being targeted, they're reconsidering if it's even safe for them to come in for prayer.
We are
overwhelmed with the amount of inquiries and calls and emails that are coming in from our community members. Some of them do not feel comfortable, or many of them. There's pretty much all of the student community. We're not sure what to instruct them.
Now, along with hiring their own security, APD will also be increasing their patrols in the area around ICNM. Tommy.
Yeah, a lot of efforts right now. Spencer, thank you. We'll also say more and more people around the country are paying attention to what we're experiencing here in Albuquerque, including President Joe Biden. He tweeted this morning saying he is angered and saddened by the horrific killings, and his prayers are with the victims' families. He says these hateful attacks have no place in America. We will be closely following this case as it continues to develop. We'll bring you the latest updates on air and online. You can download our free KOB4 mobile app so you never miss a breaking alert.